It's a question of taste. If you had your pick of two cereals, both with 100% nutrition, would you pick the one with just one kind of flake? Or Kellogg's Just Right with 3 different kinds of flakes, plus hearty rolled oats, plump raisins, sweet juicy dates, and crisp crunchy nuts? You're not alone. 3 out of 4 people picked Just Right over every other high vitamin cereal. There was no question of nutrition. It was simply a question of taste. Kellogg's Just Right with fruit or whole grain.
I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil.
I don't even have a boyfriend.
So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil.
It's
I
a
used to take
question of
aspirin
taste.
or Tylenol.
It's a
So now I
question
take
of
Advil.
taste. It's
I
a
used to take
question of
aspirin
taste.
or Tylenol.
It's a
So now I
question
take
of
Advil.
taste. It's
I
a
used to take
question of
aspirin
taste.
or Tylenol.
It's a
So now I
question
take
of
Advil.
taste. It's
I
a
used to take
question of
aspirin
taste.
or Tylenol.
It's a
So now I
question
take
of
Advil.
taste.
I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil.
It's
I
a
used to take
question of
aspirin
taste.
or Tylenol.
It's a
So now I
question
take
of
Advil.
taste.
I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil.
It's
I
a
used to take
question of
aspirin
taste.
or Tylenol.
It's a
So now I
question
take
of
Advil.
taste. It's a
I used to
question
take
of
aspirin
taste.
or Tylenol.
It's a
So
question
now I
of
take
taste.
Advil.
It's a
I used to
question
take
of
aspirin
taste.
or Tylenol.
It's a
So
question
now I
of
take
taste.
Advil.
It's a
I used to
question
take
of
aspirin
taste.
or Tylenol.
It's a
So
question
now I
of
take
taste.
Advil.
It's a
I used to
question
take
of
aspirin
taste.
or Tylenol.
It's a
So
question
now I
of
take
taste.
Advil.
If
I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil.
Just right.
I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol. So now I take Advil.
Barbie's into beauty, that's the twins her hair. She's into beds of roses, just left as ribbons there. She's into two with pillow, quilts and lots of lace. Barbie's into beauty, that's the twins her hair. She's into beds of roses, just left as ribbons there. She's into two with pillow, quilts and lots of lace. Barbie's into beauty, that's the twins her hair. She's into beds of roses, just left as ribbons there.
Everything's gonna be okay, isn't it?
One step, eight of the twins her hair.
Everything's gonna be okay, isn't it?
One step, eight of the twins her hair.
Everything's gonna be okay, isn't it?
One step, eight of the twins her hair.
Everything's gonna be okay, isn't it?
One step, eight of the twins her hair.
Everything's gonna be okay, isn't it?
One step, eight of the twins her hair.
Everything's gonna be okay, isn't it?
One step, eight of the twins her hair. The twins her hair. She's into beds of roses, just left as ribbons there. She's into two with pillow, quilts and lots of lace. Barbie's into beauty, like the twins her hair.
Everything's gonna be okay, isn't it? 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 Everything's gonna be okay, isn't it?
Butterball turkey cold cuts. 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 Any way you slice it, they're delicious. Butterball ham, butterball bologna, or butterball smoked turkey breast. They're up to 98% fat-free and all butterball. So any way you slice it, it's
Delicious!
butterball bologna or butterball smoked turkey breast. They're up butterball bologna or butterball bologna or butterball bologna or butterball bologna, 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 butterball bologna. Get the hell down, too! Butterball bologna, butterball bologna. What is it? Butterball bologna. Get the hell down, too! Butterball bologna. What is it? Butterball bologna. Get the hell down, too! Butterball bologna. What is it? Butterball bologna. Get the hell down, too! Butterball bologna. What is it? Butterball bologna. Get the hell down, too! Butterball bologna. What is it? Butterball bologna. Get the hell down, too! Butterball bologna. Butterball bologna. What is it? Butterball bologna. Get the hell down, too! What is it? Get the hell down, too! What if someone asked you to go mud wrestling, but didn't tell you about the 6-foot earthworm?
What if someone asked you to go mud wrestling but didn't tell you about the 6-foot earthworm? What if someone asked you to go mud wrestling but didn't tell you about the 6-foot earthworm? What if someone asked you to go mud wrestling but didn't tell you about the 6-foot earthworm? What if someone asked you to go mud wrestling but didn't tell you about the 6-foot earthworm? What if someone asked you to go mud wrestling but didn't tell you about the 6-foot earthworm? What if someone asked you to go mud wrestling but didn't tell you about the 6-foot earthworm? What if someone asked you to go mud wrestling but didn't tell you about the 6-foot earthworm? What if someone asked you to go mud wrestling but didn't tell you about the 6-foot earthworm? What if someone asked you to go mud wrestling but didn't tell you about the 6-foot earth but didn't 6-foot earth ask you to go 6-foot earth? What if someone asked you to go tell you about the mud wrestling 6-foot earth tell you about the but didn't 6-foot earth ask you to go? What if someone but didn't what if someone tell you about the you to go but didn't 6-foot earth mud wrestling but didn't mud wrestling tell you about the 6-foot earth tell you about the 6-foot earth you to go what if someone
Water must be cold.
you to go
Water must be cold.
6-foot earth
Water must be cold. Water must be cold.
But didn't what if someone tell you about that? What if someone asked you to go what if someone asked you about that you to go tell you about that you to go tell you about that you to go 6-foot earth but didn't ask you to go but didn't tell you about that. What if someone at 6-foot earth but didn't mud wrestling but didn't mud wrestling asked you to go what if someone at mud wrestling what if someone tell you about that word? Mud wrestling, 6-foot earth,
Water must be cold.
you to go, but didn't.
Water must be cold.
6-foot earth, but didn't.
Water must be cold.
But didn't. What if
Water must be cold.
But didn't.
Water must be cold.
You to go, but didn't.
Water must be cold.
You to go, 6-foot earth.
Water must be cold.
What if someone?
Water must be cold.
But didn't.
Water.
Good for you, America, from Ocean Spray.
Your mom's gonna get real mad. Ocean Spray's expensive, not this one.
He's right. By making it ourselves, Ocean Spray liquid concentrate costs me almost 35% less than Ocean Spray's bottled drink.
Is it gonna be as good? It's the same thing, silly.
It sure is. And I get the economy I want without compromising the quality they deserve.
Shouldn't we clean up?
Thanks. Keep the change.
Proving once again, you don't have to be well from Ocean Spray.
Your mom's
Keep the
gonna
change.
get real mad.
Proving once again, you don't have to be well to do it
Not this one.
Keep the
He's
change.
right. By making it ourselves, Ocean Spray right. Ocean Spray is almost 30 less than Ocean.
Proving once again, you don't have to be well to do it well.
Same thing,
Keep the change.
silly.
It's sure, and I get the economy.
You don't have to be well to do it well.
Same thing, silly.
Proving once again, you don't have to be well to do it well.
Ocean Spray bottle almost 30 liquid constant, 5% trade cost Ocean Spray 5% liquid constant, 5% almost 30% cost Ocean Spray itself. I'm making it liquid constant. Ocean Spray is almost 30 less than Ocean, almost 30 less than Ocean. Liquid constant, making it Ocean Spray liquid constant less than Ocean liquid constant.